Tonight on the Roadhouse, we got Scarecrow, Jeepers Creepers style, and we're gonna build one. Let's get to it. What I used here for this project is the 1-inch PVC tubing. Got it from Lowe's. It's like 4-foot lengths. Alright, on this Jeepers Creepers Scarecrow, I've got the PVC connected, and Hank's messing with my picture. And here's how we're going to pull it off. Got the pool noodles to give it a little bit of substance. I'm going to end up putting a grapevine around this to give it a little bit more girth, I guess. Scarecrow can't be too skinny, I guess. And I'm going to have to contact cement these for sure, because we're going to put the pool noodles around here as well, and then put grapevine around it to give the rib cage so the shirt doesn't just blow in the wind, I guess. And we're going to start it. Now I've got a lot of grapevine, so I'm not really worried about this. It's going to be a pretty easy event, and we're going to get it started. Here's what we did. We put a little grapevine around it to give it a little substance as far as girth around so the shirt actually fits without being too skinny. We're debating right now as to whether or not this looks pretty cool down here as far as the grapevine, and if I was going to do it to where the shirt was going to be off, I would do it with a lot thicker grapevine, so where it would look like ribs. I am going to do that on another video for another Jeepers Creepers style Scarecrow, and it will have ribs showing, so stay tuned for that one. But we're debating right now as far as probably going to end up going to get some paint to paint this this structure here, the PVC tubing, brown. That way, if the shirt does come on, to where it can be seen, you don't see white PVC tubing. Here we got the skeletonized frame here that we use as part of the structure, painted brown, and we got the grapevine back on to give it the chest some sort of thickness. We got the pool noodles on here right there to add a little bit of thickness to the arms, and zip tied them on. And I'm going to get the shirt, see how it fits. We're getting ready to put a little bit of girth around in here so the jeans fit up fine. But as you can see, add a pool noodle to give it a little bit of girth in the leg. Here's how I did the foot. That way that the Tony Llamas can actually fit on here and not fall off. And of course I'm going to have a piece of wood underneath here to help steady the whole entire thing. It'll be right underneath the boot, so it'll be like some sort of little crossbar. Alright, if you see this right here, we gave the legs and the pelvis area just a little bit more girth by adding a little bit more grapevine in the leg area. And the reason why we use grapevine is because it's not going to once it dries, it's going to actually become the body of it. It's not going to dry and crack and all that type of stuff, as long as you're not using this thing to play frisbee with or anything. So it should provide years and years of stability. Alright, here's the Jeepers Creepers sucker all put on. Put a little bit of pressure on the boots themselves. Press the which helps carry some of the weight of the whole structure. Gonna have to cut the hands, the PVC tubing just a little bit shorter, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do that with the hands. And just a little bit. I still have to get the hands all figured out. Just put a mask on it for now, a head on it. I ran the PVC pipe through the head. I don't think you can see it, but PVC pipe is through the head into that junction, and still got to do the hands. Got to cut these a little shorter and put the hands on with the gloves on. But as you can tell, he's pretty much done. The only thing that I might do is I might raise him up a couple inches, make his legs a little longer. Here's how we're doing the hand. We got this baling wire, and it basically is the same size as a human hand. And my dad came up with this idea with the hose, using a piece of hose to where we cut it to where we can actually use the fingers to where they can actually articulate, grabbing onto the cross or the post, or however you want to do it. But then we did buy the glove to actually cover it up, but we would be able to actually articulate the fingers to how we want to. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they put the burlap on top of the actual hose itself, but we cut the hose in different pieces, different lengths, to where you actually be able to get the joints in as far as the fingers go. And then we're gonna put I might I'm gonna put here's what we did. We ended up bending over the top just a little bit in order to keep the fingers, all these on, the hose pieces on, and we'll be able to articulate the hand. There's that. Here we go on the hand. You can articulate it, each finger. With the joints that we made. So there we go. Hand is done. Here's this. Don't really, the fingers close together yet, but I'm going to just bend the top pieces back over the hose in order to keep it there. This is what it looks like without the glove. This was part one of the Jeepers Creepers style Scarecrow build, and join us for part two, and always subscribe, like, comment down below, and as always, if you ride her hard, don't put her up wet.